Hey guys, Blue Delta Wolf here. This is Magic the Gathering 2014 and this is my Chant of the Mul Daya promo Suite 60. So you can see I have 35 instead of 30 cards, so there's 5 cards been added to this deck, the same as the other ones really, and I've slightly readjusted my Suite 60. So here it is. So it has 60 cards, 24 creatures, 14 other and 22 land. That's including this one, so it actually only has 21 greens. The mana curve is nothing special because it doesn't need to be for this deck. A couple of noughts and ones, and then there's 10 twos, goes downhill, and then 6. Plus, there are 12 of them, but you'll see why later on. So, Eye of Ugin, you really need this in this deck. Colourless Eldrazi spells cost 2 less to cast, and you can pay 7 and tap this to search your library for a colourless creature card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So that's how you get your Eldrazi out quickly, and you can put them down cheaper, or for free, pretty much, if you have the elf up. Scoot Mob is amazing, costs 1. If you have 5 or more lands, which you do because this is a ramp deck, he gets 4 1/1 counters every single upkeep. Amazing. Kalni Expedition, it's got landfall, you put tokens on it, you remove 3 tokens, and you get 2 lands that you can put into your pile, but they come in tapped. But it's really good because a lot of cards have landfall in this deck, so it really synergizes very well. This is a bit of a defense card, good against flyers and stuff like that. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt, and each attacking creature doesn't untap. So use it as an instant, wait till they attack you, and then tap them all and you don't take any damage. Amazing. This is your ramp. A bit more ramp as well, 3 of each. This is your life gain. You do need it early on because you might take a few hits early on. So a bit of life gain really does help in this deck. So landfall, whenever land enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life, and of course that synergizes well with Kalni and things like Farhaven Elf. She gets land for you, so all this really synergizes really well. Another way to get big creatures down, Fierce Empath. When he enters the battlefield, search your library for a creature card with 6 or greater converted mana cost. Put it into your hand and then shuffle your library. Oracle of the Mul Daya is really great. You can play an additional land on each of your turns, and you play with the top card of your library revealed. If it's a land, you can play it. Really amazing. I got 3 of those in. 2 Elvish Pipers. Explained that earlier on. Pay 1 and tap here. You can play any card from your hand. Huge cards. Wooded Behemoth. As long as you control 8 or more lands, he gets a +4/4 and trample. Not a bad card at all. Spore Mound, another great one that synergizes with landfall. Whenever a land comes into play, put a Saprolan creature onto the battlefield. Good for blockers. Primeval Titan, 6/6 for 6. He has trample, and whenever he attacks or comes into the battlefield, you get 2 land cards. So lots and lots of ramp in this deck. Him times 2. Vigor, in my opinion, is massively overpowered. One of the strongest creatures I've ever seen. If you've ever played with him, you'll know what I mean. If you haven't, please try him. If damage would be dealt to any creature you control other than Vigor, prevent the damage, put a 1/1 counter on that creature for each 1 damage prevented in this way. When Vigor is put into a graveyard, shuffle it into your library. So basically, you can attack with all your creatures, it doesn't matter what they are. If they are blocked, instead of dying or taking damage, the damage is put onto them as +1/1 counters. So, just amazing card. This one is brand new, I really like this. It's 7 for a 5/5. When he comes into the battlefield, put a 0/1 green plant creature token onto the battlefield for each land you control. But it has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, you put a 1/1 counter on each plant creature you control. So as you can see, wow, this deck is just so amazing. Tooth and Nail. Now, I didn't understand this card the last time round because I'd never heard of Entwine before, but thank you to all you guys for all your awesome comments explaining to me what Entwine does. So you choose one. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your library, or put 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. You pay an extra 2 and you get both. So for, 7? For 9 mana, you can search your library for any 2 creatures and put them onto the battlefield. Amazing. All is dust. If you're on your arse and you're dying, the enemy has an army breathing down your neck, each player sacrifices all coloured permanents he or she controls. Or you can use it while you have all your Eldrazi on the field, and therefore you're the one left with the monsters and they have nothing in most situations. Eldrazi Conscription, you can buff any one of your creatures with +10/10, trample and annihilator 2. Absolutely amazing. Artisan 10-9, Annihilator 2. When you cast him, you can return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Pathrazor 9-9, Annihilator 3. He can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. And finally, It That Betrays, which has an amazing animation. Annihilator 2. When an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent, put that card onto the battlefield under your control. So when you annihilate their lands or whatever, or their tokens, whatever they want to annihilate, it comes back under the under your control on the battlefield. I'm not sure if it works with you can't even sacrifice tokens, so it wouldn't matter. Yeah, amazing. I got 2 of them in. So as you can see, the whole deck synergizes really well. A few cards that didn't make it. Vengevine, great card. I didn't have room for it in my deck. Playing an additional land on each of your turns is great. It only costs 1, but that would only be good early game. There aren't many opportunities where you have more than a couple of lands in your hand anyway. So I don't really care about that card. I don't need it. The deck has enough ramp without that. Another good card, didn't want to play it. Same for that one. I mean, I can't really give reasons why I'm not playing these cards. It's just it's a case of making choices and sticking with them when you do a Sweet 60. It's not easy, to be honest. I don't like helping the opponent. I took that card out because it doesn't synergize well with Oracle of Mul Daya. You can see the top card of your top card anyway when she's up, so you don't really need Into the Wilds. It's useless in my opinion. Not a bad card, situational I guess, but still a good card. That didn't make the cut. Too situational. Terastodon is good, but these are cards that I made choices to take out. Pelaka Worm, another strong one, but I'm relying more on Vigor, my Eldrazi, and the one that summons Saprolings as my endgame cards. I don't need that one as well. Bountiful Harvest. Life gain's good, but it took a space, so I didn't need it. And the Eldrazi I didn't put in is Ulamog's Crusher. He does have Annihilator 2, and he attacks each turn if able, which is okay, I guess. I mean, I could put him in and take the other plus 12 out. That would be an option. One of them out and one of him in, so I've got one of each Eldrazi. It would be a good idea, but I prefer It That Betrays to him. So I left it like this. So guys, moving on to my showcase now so you can see all this in action. Thanks for watching so far. So yeah, this is my Eldrazi Chant of the Mul Daya showcase. I have all of my lands down, and some of my opponent's lands as well. I have the Eye of Ugin, but it's not letting me summon any more now. I think I have all of the ones that I can possibly have. Yeah, I've got them all. I've got Elvish Piper. I've been using that to summon my Eldrazi and then her to put him on the field. I've got 15 tokens, 901 tokens, 1717 Scoot Mob. Obviously I've got It That Betrays with an awesome animation. I've got my Titan down, my Vigor. That is just an overpowered card. I think that makes this deck overpowered. Really, really strong. I've also got Artisan of Kozilek. It's a nice little showcase, this one. Also, I'll be taking this one out. I won't be using this because it doesn't synergize well with this one, because you can already see your top card if you've got Oracle up. So this one kind of becomes obsolete. So I won't be using that one. Let's put another Oracle up as well. There we go. So I'm not going to attack just yet. I've used a Tangle to tangle up his dragon so he doesn't attack me from the sky too much. I guess I could attack with that one, which he will block if I also attack with this one and this one. I guess I could attack with any one. He'll have to block the 2/2 because I'm attacking for 4. Yeah, he'll block it. So yeah, I'm really happy with this Sweet 60, guys. It's gone really smoothly. I don't know how many new cards are in there. I don't really know what the new cards are, to be honest. But it's slightly different to my first one. And with the addedness of a showcase, it's a bit better. You can see it actually working. Scoot mob's going to get massive. I don't think I have any lands left. Nope, none. Alright guys, this is the Chant of Mul Daya deck. Taking somebody's advice, attack with all. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment and subscribe. It really, really helps. And I'll see you on the next video guys. Take it easy.